Good Saturday, everybody. February 27th, 2021. Yeah, it's not going to be long before we're in March, huh? My name is Jewel, and this is the Weather Channel of J7409. Thanks so much for clicking play and checking out all the weather with me today. We're looking at the GFS map. This one's courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. And I've got this, I was looking at it this morning and I saw something a little strange. Not saying this is going to happen, but there is a possibility it could, so I'm going to tell you about it. I've got this set up to just about a week from now. This is not tomorrow Sunday, but a week from tomorrow, Sunday, March 7th. March 7th. And as you look, we've got a big high pressure here, and it's going to be pushing down much cooler air. Now, over on the coastlines today, my goodness, where I live, I could hit 70, maybe even a little more before it's all over, but it's going to cool up again. And I wouldn't be talking about this, but the GFS map here and the European model showing the same thing. Now, it's looking like rain, but you see where that line is? You see where this blue mixes in? There's a little bit of snow in it that's coming over into the Virginia coastline and the North Carolina coastline, also in the Appalachians. You can see right here, but let's go check out the European model. Now, I've told you before, most of the time the European model runs a little bit faster ahead of time than the GFS model, but when it comes to the precipitation and what type, here it is right here, and they're matching up. Now, you can see I've got this set for Saturday the 6th around 5 p.m. Look at this right here. This is wet snow from up around Virginia Beach all the way down through portions of North Carolina and into South Carolina. Where you see that yellow, that's rain and snow mix. But this green is all very heavy, wet snow. And we'll look up here right quick. It's at least an inch. Can you believe this, people? Now, the GFS model set on Sunday. The European model is behind it. We'll go to Sunday. It should be offshore. Well, it's moving offshore at that time, but reaching all the way up into Virginia before it exits to the coast. We'll move back a little bit. You can see here now, this was something blew my mind. So I wanted to check out and see what the freezing altitude would be. And here we go. You can see it's going to be cold. The altitude will be low. Let's see what it's looking like around in here. 300 feet. So that means, yes, it'll be snow. It'll be wet snow because it might be trying to turn to rain, but it looks like it's going to be snow. Very, very good chance of it happening. Now what we need to do is check out what the temperature looks like. Now, looking pretty good, okay? Looking pretty good right here in the green. It's not going to snow, but if you can tell, there's this little blue streak that's running down right through here, and the temperature's averaging out anywhere from 32 to 34 degrees. So we could have this chance of some snow come by. Shouldn't last, shouldn't be a big deal, but I wanted to bring this to your attention so it wouldn't catch you off guard if all of this does materialize like it looks like it very well could. Before I go any further, if you're into daily weather forecasts and all types of weather watches, warnings, anything concerning the weather that you need to know about, please subscribe, click that bell, and check off all to ensure you get all my latest weather videos. Thanks in advance, and I'd appreciate it a lot. Looking at severe thunderstorms today, well, we do have some isolated severe thunderstorms that are possible, as you can see, from eastern Oklahoma across northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, right on into the lower Ohio Valley. Now, these should happen this evening and tonight. This evening and tonight. Is there a chance of tornadoes that could pop up in these cells? Yes, and we have a 2% chance all the way from Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, western Tennessee, portions of Missouri and Arkansas. Downdraft winds, same area. 5% chance. These downdraft winds can cause a lot of damage in a short amount of time. And so you need to be aware if you've got anything outside. If these winds start to happen, you need to make sure you put them up and out of the way so they don't get blown away. And so far as hail, the hail can reach from Oklahoma all the way to Kentucky, Tennessee, southern Illinois and Indiana, and a large portion of Arkansas and Missouri. Be aware of these storms because more than likely they look like they will occur. Don't get caught off guard. And here we have a look at my future radar. This is going to be for the NAM portion of this My Future radar to go through the next couple of days, and it's looking like all that rain that I just showed you, a very good possibility to flooding and flash flooding concerns, especially where all this rain's going to fall already on the wet ground from the previous and ongoing rainfall and snowfalls as they have melted. Now, after a snowy couple of days, particularly in the higher elevations of the northwest, snow is forecast to wind down there by this afternoon. However, as the system moves east, some snow or mixed precipitation looking like it's going to affect the northern central plains and make its way into the upper Midwest and the upper Great Lakes region by tonight. Now, we do have a swath of snow around 3 to 6 inches as possible, along with a light glaze of freezing rain just to the south of the snow line in the upper Midwest. As you can see where that red pops up on the My Future radar, we do have a chance of some freezing rain mixed in with this. Now, it will be in the northeast, and some snow and light freezing rain is expected with snow amounts of 4 to 8 inches in portions of Maine. This is mainly mid to northern Maine. And you do have a winter weather advisory in effect. Now, we got another round of light snow that could spread into the interior northeast by Monday morning. We got some fire weather. It's a concern across portions of the southern high plains today, and the red flag warnings are in place. Gusty winds are possible in the southwestern U.S. and parts of California in particular, so scattered wind advisories and high wind watches are in effect in those areas. In terms of temperatures, cooler than normal temperatures will persist in the Great Basin and Rockies through the weekend, dropping southeastward into the desert southwest and central southern portion of the high plains by Sunday. Now, as this cold front pushes through, this is when this will happen. Meanwhile, above normal temperatures are likely for the eastern half of the country this weekend. I'll be in the 70s. Who knows? I may hit 75 by tomorrow. Then it's going to start to cool down slowly but surely. And by the end of the week on the coastlines here, we are going to be much cooler than we are right now. It's only going to take a week to change. You know, it is still winter. We're all wanting spring and warmer temperatures so bad, and we're getting a little taste, but we may have to have a little more winter precipitation and winter temperatures before it's gone. Now, that's a check of your weather today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing and liking. I love you, my friends. I thank you for everything you do for me. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, and peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you for watching.